Welcome to Organization Development 435. In this course, we're going to look at a number of key theories around organization development. We're going to understand the big picture of what organization development tries to accomplish. We're going to look at the steps of the OD process as we go through. One of the most important things to consider when talking about organization development is how do we define it? What does it mean? Well, if you look at this definition, you can see that it's a system-wide application of behavioral science knowledge. When we're talking about system-wide, we're meaning all the connections within a system and also sometimes the connections outside of the organization itself. So with maybe vendors or suppliers or the community, depending on the nature of the organization. We're also talking about the idea of planned development, improvement, and reinforcement. So we're thinking this through. We're projecting what our needs are going to be and how people may work with those needs. And then the strategies, structures, and processes that lead to organization effectiveness. Do we have in place the right strategy to achieve our objectives, the right structures to achieve our objectives, and the right processes to achieve our objectives? Those are critical ideas in organization success. But more importantly, how do you define organization development? It's very important for you as an organization development practitioner to think very carefully about how you define OD practice. My personal definition is that OD aligns the vision, mission, and practice of an organization. Think through your own definition. It's really critical in terms of helping you flesh out the scope of what you're trying to do. We're also going to be talking in depth in this class about the OD process. The OD process is a 6-stage approach to resolving organization development problems. The first stage is entering and contracting, and that's about how you come into the organization, setting expectations with the client, mutual expectations, talking about your values, creating common ground with that client. Stage 2 is about gathering data and analyzing that data to kind of confirm the investigation that you've kind of undergone in terms of why you came to the organization. What did you learn? Stage 3 is the feedback of what you learned and being very transparent with your client. That's a very important and foundational aspect of OD is holding up the mirror, offering the feedback, following the data. Stage 4 is designing interventions and selecting interventions in collaboration with your client. You need the client to fully be on board with where you're going and how you plan to resolve their issue. Stage 5 would be implementation, and then stage 6 is evaluation and sustaining any changes. We're also going to be talking about the kinds of competencies that are required to be a strong OD practitioner. The Organization Development Network has recently created their Global Practice Framework, and this is a diagram of it here. And the competencies of this Masters of Arts in Organization Development map to those competencies. So we aim to create an organization development practitioner who meets all of the requirements of the modern practice environment. But understanding what those competencies are is also an important part of this. So what's next? This week you should read the syllabus, offer a personal to introduction on the discussion board, answer the discussion board weekly question, and those are due by Wednesday. First post on the board by Wednesday. Do the weekly self-assessment, which is located in the weekly lessons. You have till Sunday night at 11:59 to do that, as well as your learning contract. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. My phone number's on the syllabus, my email's on the syllabus, and I am happy to talk to you about any of the questions that you may have about the class. I look forward to working with you. Bye.